EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the San Francisco 49ers.
San Francisco.
Let's get this going. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, Eddie Pinheiro to get it started. Off we go from Santa Clara. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heels, Javonte Williams. And a pickup of 3 or maybe 4 from off the edge, Nick Bosa with the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
13 yards.
13 yards on the catch there. That's good for a Dallas first down. On the carry, it's Williams. And it's a big run down to the 10-yard line. What a run by Williams. 38 yards
on the play.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
So not quite 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10. They're pretty close. They'll go again here with Williams. He'll get a yard or 2 to the 8. 2nd and goal.
At the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
On 2nd down, it's Dak. He's got it at the 3. And he'll take it on in. Ryan Flanoy. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Dallas.
Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead.
7. 49ers nothing. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Now, Watkins on the return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll throw to begin with Purdy. Forced to his right. He runs with it. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
On second down, Purdy. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
3 yards to go.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They get 22 yards there. It's good for a Niners first down.
37-yard line.
Opening carry of the game for the versatile Christian McCaffrey. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
14 more
Nice
yards.
chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the
So you're on the
32-yard
sideline
line.
and you're watching the other team go right down the field and score on their first drive. As a play caller, you have to be careful that it doesn't throw you out of your initial plan coming into the game. They wanted to establish some ground game here early, and that's exactly what they did.
That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So after one, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. It's the 49ers with the football to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. He'll locate his tight end, George Kittle. And the Niners are going to be looking at first and goal. They move it down to the 4.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score. And what are you going to do in response? What are you going to do when you get that ball back for the first time in your huddle? And tell you what, they've answered all those questions, and now they're set up first and goal.
Shotgun snap to Purdy. Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Again in the air for Purdy. The second down throw is incomplete.
Yeah, so this just really comes down to really good defense. You can tell the quarterback's trying to target something downfield, and when they take that away, typically there's something underneath, but they had all levels of the coverage accounted for, and that was a really nice job.
Third and goal. It's Purdy. No chance at all. He'll go down.
Feels like they needed that sack this entire drive. It feels like the defense was really on their heels. The offense was taking it to them really however they wanted to. So to be able to take a deep breath now and disrupt the rhythm of the drive by getting that sack, it might go a long way now to allow them to get off the field. So after a drive of that length, I guess you feel like you want to come away with something. But you know, anytime you settle for a field goal, it always feels to me like for the defense, it's a win. So you put a drive like that together, it feels like you've got to punch it in for 6 and don't really give themselves the opportunity.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
They'll start this on the ground. It's Williams. Trying to find somewhere to go, but the defense with other ideas. They stop him. That'll be no gain.
Play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Second down, Prescott. This pass right side, caught by Lamb. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First time he's caught a ball here tonight, and it is good for a first down. 7-3 is the score. 2 minutes to play in the first half. Greg and I back with you from Santa Clara in a moment. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. Here's a 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Dak. To the left side, caught by Lamb. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well.
Here's a screen set up to Williams. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now, another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson, and he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
He's got it at about the 8. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. Pistol now for Prescott. A big mistake. It was 1st and goal, and it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he will be out of bounds. No time left on the clock. And that is the final action here in this 1st half. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
To throw on 1st down is Purdy. Rolling right, and he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. See what they have for 2nd and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Short throw there, pulled in by Evans. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. 1st down, 10 yards to go.
And the 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing is Purdy. It's Samuel on the screen. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Man, what a big-time play here by the corner. It feels like he knew that play was coming before the ball was even snapped. You can see he sticks his foot in the ground and bursts. He ends that play before it even has a chance to get started.
That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force 3rd down.
3rd down and
sometimes
13.
it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. And that defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
On 3rd and long, Purdy to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
The 26-yard line.
Here's Purdy again. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
On the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Cowboys' 24-yard line.
On play action, here's Purdy. There's Evans. He's got it.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here, takes what the defense gives them, and When you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and end result is still a touchdown.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And this will wind up being a touchback since the ball was kicked from the 50-yard line. Means the official's going to spot this one at the 20. The drive begins with a run by Williams. And he'll get this past the 25, out to the 27. A pickup of 7.
27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Pass completed right side to Ferguson. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4.
We'll give a little credit here defensively. Even though they allow the first down, we've seen defenses really struggle bringing this big tight end to the ground, and they didn't allow him to pick up a bunch of yards after contact, but he was able to get just enough to pick up the first down.
And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
He was brought down.
Give him 14 on that one. First down, Cowboy.
The best offensive play callers in the NFL, Mike, do a great job tying in their under-center run game, like we just saw here, with their under-center play action game. And the ability to make those two things look alike, man, it puts a lot of stress on the defense.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He's brought down by Michael Williams.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage, very good. Jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force third down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Tough one to pick up here. Third down and 9. Here's Prescott. That's into the hands of Turpin. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Cowboys.
So, points at a premium. Defensive battle so far as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Let's pick up a 16 to begin this fourth quarter. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. It's another run here for Williams. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
1 yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 49ers 12-yard line.
Prescott will try to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner.
Prescott's pass intercepted. The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
From his end zone, Purdy. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
He'll look underneath here for McCaffrey. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That one on target with Kirk. They've got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Now, a handoff to McCaffrey. And that'll be a pickup of 3.
Deron Bland on the tackle. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 21-yard line.
From the 21, here's second and 7. Play fake to McCaffrey. Now, Purdy. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Rashawn Gary in for the sack. It is a loss of 8. And now it's third down. They'll drop to throw. Going up top for Evans. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
At the Niners' 41-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. On the ground, Williams. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's second down.
He's brought down at the 37-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Here's Williams. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on fourth down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. Now a shot here, deep middle. They had to take the chance on fourth down, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Brown. And the Niners have just about sewn up this football game.
Intercepted. Turnover.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. On the handoff, McCaffrey. And he'll find some space, taking it for 6, out to the 26-yard line. They'll work now on second and 4.
Up second and 4 at the 26-yard line.
They run once more with McCaffrey. They had that play dialed up defensively, stopped him in the backfield. Loss of a yard.
A loss of 1.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their second. They stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in the football game. 3rd and 5. Shotgun snap to Purdy. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Purdy to throw for it on fourth down. Going up top for Evans. That is brought in. And he'll be brought down there. And that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So the faithful here at Levi's Stadium are rewarded. It's a win for the 49ers. Points were at a premium in this one, but they're able to eke out the victory in this low-scoring affair. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Oates. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
That knows something about it, and I want answers now. Who, what, where, why? See, a lot of dudes like to act the fool now. Get on live, but that ain't my style. Now who he gonna get, and what he gonna do? Run up on me if you want to. Hot damn.
Just a little ways east from the nation's political arena, we're in a much different type of arena here. Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the Indianapolis Colts and the Washington Commanders. Jake Moody now ready to get this one started. And off we go from Northwest Stadium. This return starts at the 5. Things going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And they finally bring him down after a huge run back into their territory.
There's one less thing now this offense got to worry about, silencing the home crowd early. That return, well, it already did that. The fever pitch we began with, Kate, quieted to a dull murmur following a tremendous return by the special teams unit.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. He's out in the clear. Racing towards the corner, and he's across. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor from 38 yards away. So one snap, and they're in the end zone, Brock. Tell those stat keepers to be ready. Might be a very busy game for them.
I'm kind of up for that, you?
His first throw is an interception. Mike Sandler still makes the play.
You know, sometimes it just feels like the opposing coaches are sitting right inside your skull. They read the call and were set up perfectly to counter it.
Could have been 7 if they tried the point after, but instead, they only call on him to boot this away. Luke McCaffrey now on the return. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
McCaffrey on the return. Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniel's going to throw to get us started. And his first pass falls incomplete. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Working on 2nd down. Daniels. And he gets it away, but nowhere close to that target. Incomplete. Quick thinking just to get rid of it there, Brock, but no chance. It's 3rd down. All right, 0-2 to start the game, and I'm guessing, partner, we're probably going to see a 3rd pass now here. Play action now with Daniels. Hitting this throw is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. No time to make that pass. Lucky he got rid of it at all, Brock. It's 4th down. Got to score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Daniels to throw on 4th. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And the Colts get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play action now with Jones. Forced out to his right. Going deep here for the end zone. Sends this one to and through the end zone. So that's incomplete. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Taking him by downs, left side. And give him a gain of about 6 before he steps out of bounds. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Pass is cut at the 9. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
You just love that kind of execution because it's able to make an impact, Kate, beyond simply getting the 1st down. That yardage, it really sets them up now to be aggressive with a new set of downs.
Working inside the red zone. By the pylon. And he pushes it all the way to the goal line, but goes out at the 1.
Well, I'll borrow from a common expression in the sport you love, that hoops game. You can't teach tall. But boy, does his height give him an advantage in those one-on-one battles. That's why they don't hesitate to give him those chances to go make a play.
Taylor, and he runs it across. Touchdown!
Taylor, the ball carrier. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Shane Steichen sticking with his offense. They're trying for 2 more.
The Colts will
Here's Jones.
2-point conversion.
And he can't bring it in. They don't get the 2 points. Well, an aggressive mindset not working for them early on here. 2-point tries following both touchdowns, Brock, and neither have been successful.
Well, I hope they worked on a lot of 2-point plays this week because they're going to be chasing points the rest of the way. Hopefully, they can find some better success on future 2-point chances.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
On the return, the Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own
Offense to the line. They're going to have
line.
trips right to start out. To throw, Daniels. Chased out to his right. He can run it. Daniels hit, he lost the football. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Ooh, close call there. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Makes it 3rd and 2.
Daniels now. Throwing the out route complete. They get to him, take him down after a gain of 3. And it is a 1st down Washington.
A gain of 3 yards. And the Commanders 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they'll throw this instead, trying to get... Lost control of another one. The Colts pick it up. And they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
You know, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security is at a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Now might be a good spot to remind everybody, about for the 1000th time, how much better athletes these D tackles are today, Kate. A decade or 2 ago, they just ate up space. Now, they eat up running backs.
Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. 12-0 is our score. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Time for the 2nd quarter here, and the Colts are thinking points. 1st and goal, here's Taylor. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure wanted a little bit more from that run, but you didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot, and can't wait to see what they do here on 2nd and goal.
Jones now on 2nd down. To the end zone, and this is going to be brought in. Touchdown, Colts! That's Tyler Warren from 5 yards away. Shane Steichen sticking with his offense. They're trying for 2 more.
The Colts will line up for the
Go play fake with Jones. And he's got it. They get the conversion, and that's going to extend their lead. Well, we all know how it goes, right? 3rd time, indeed the charm here. They take another stab at it and finally convert on their 3rd 2-point try of this ball game.
Builds a little bit of confidence on that sideline, and maybe they can find success. They found a lot of success everywhere else on the scoreboard, but finally make it pay. Put an 8 on the board to get to 20.
Starting out trips right here. 1st and 10.
Hotel. No, trip.
Daniels setting up the play action. Escapes the pocket. He takes it himself. And he's going to be hit. Sent out after about a gain of 1, maybe 2 yards there.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, and then you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the 2, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. The rookie from Georgia has it. And the Colts are tackled just beyond midfield following the interception. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Now it's Jones off the play action. Wow, wide open here, complete. And he's taken down at the 30. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You want to know what keeps most of these defensive coordinators up during game week and preparation, Kate? It's just plays like that. It's quarterbacks being able to extend the play. It puts so much doubt into that defense and that defensive coordinator too.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Jones now to throw. Headed out right. He's running with it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of the defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that 1st down anyway.
To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down. Taylor now up the middle. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
To throw, here's Jones. Buys time, rolling right. And they're going to bring him down a couple yards short of both the marker block and that goal line.
As quarterback, Kate, you got to hope that those crumbs don't just lead to the cookie in the passing game. A short scramble like that may open up a bigger one down the road.
Jones changing the play. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. It's going to be interesting here, Brock. A lot of folks thought that they had that 1st down, and you saw them viscerally react when the ball was spotted just shy of that marker.
You know what the Irish would say to that? No, nay, never. Not on my watch. Can you run it down my
And
throat?
they get to him on 4th down. It's a sack and a turnover on down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout. Take it. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Look at that power. Deep left side. Oh, no. They get him yet again. Sauce Gardner with the INT. Well, what better way to follow up one interception than by getting back out there and picking off another on the 1st play of the very next drive.
And think of all the work the offense just did on the sideline to try and recover. You can put together a good plan. Here's your adjustment. And in just one play, you flush it all down the toilet.
All right, they're shuffling things around a bit. Throwing here just before halftime. Look at that power, deep left side. And his final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our 1st half. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. To the right side and hauled in by Lane. And he's going to get about 3, but almost nothing after that. Tackle made quickly after he made the catch. Picked up a few on that 1st down play, so now we've got 2nd and 7. Now Daniels to throw. Okonkwo brings it in. And he's going to be out of bounds after picking up a handful on that play. Moves him a little closer. It's 3rd down.
That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Krosky Merritt straight ahead. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Throwing now, Daniels. And they pick him off again. Space on the right. He's got room. And they're going to score. Pick 6, Indianapolis. play from the linebacker there to take a short, innocent pass and just turn it into a major highlight for him and his guys.
And I know people are watching that going, how in the world the quarterback not see that linebacker?
Yeah.
But sometimes, Kate, your focus is so much on the safeties, the nickel, the corner. You just take for granted you can fit that ball in. And that linebacker said, not on my watch.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Return. Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes first and 10. Here's Daniels. And they pick him off again. Charvarius Ward picks it off. And they're going to score pick six, Indianapolis. That pick six on his